Hi everybody, I am the new foster dad. So, little backstory. I started fostering about 2 months ago. So right before Thanksgiving. Got licensed a couple weeks before that and got asked to take in a child and agreed to do respite care for the weekend to see how it went. By Sunday, I decided that I would be taking him in full time as a foster parent, and he has been with me ever since. Tell you, it has been an experience. For starters, I am a single foster parent, so that is one of the biggest challenges with managing everything. But so far, it has been no issue at all, especially since I work for the school district anyways, so it's easy being on the same schedule as him. I also did take in a special needs child, so that is another thing I have been working with and realizing that even though I was ready for it, there's nothing that prepares you for what you thought you were ready for versus what is actually happening. Now I will am 100% okay with everything. I'm bored with it. I love it. It is an awesome experience. I'm learning so much doing it, and it's honestly I would never go back. I think moving forward for next placements or in the future for new foster kids, I would definitely be on board for taking in special needs kids again. I'll be honest, how high I'll go, not 100% sure, but I definitely have no issue with it. Little backstory about how I got into fostering. So one of the things I was doing is a lot of youth mentoring. So I was working with kids in a youth home and decided that 1 or 2 weekends a month just was not cutting it. It was all right, but with all the restrictions on what I could and couldn't do, and the there's time restrictions and picking them up at certain times and have to have them back by a certain time, and just not really feeling like able to make a connection and really do much in that little time that you get. I decided over the summer that I would want to do something more permanent, and that's when I decided to do the foster licensing. Obviously, in the future, will go into adoption, but being a full-time student right now as well, and working and fostering, my plate is pretty full. So I think just want to stick to fostering for now, for the next couple years at least, and then from there I'll look into adoption, unless things change from this first one. And we'll see where it goes, but things change all the time. So if I decide to adopt earlier, then I adopt earlier. But as of right now, my plan is to foster for the next couple years. But the last 2 months have been stressful at times. To be honest, there's times where I want to pull my hair out, but there's other days where it's awesome. Where even on those bad days, you realize what you're doing, and even when there's moments where you guys get upset at each other, and he storms off, comes out a little bit later, and you can just still see the kid that's happy and is excited to be around you, and it makes you realize that no matter what, you are doing this for something bigger than what you thought you were doing it for in the first place. It has been an experience, and I can't wait to start sharing my journey in the fostering and my experiences on what I've done wrong and what I can do better, and maybe get some help and some insight from other people out there and what they have done, and share some experiences with everybody. But it is a wonderful thing, and honestly, I wish more people would get into it, because there is a lot of kids out there right now that need somewhere to go, and don't do it for the money. Like, this is not what this is about. The money that I get is just nothing. I use it for pretty much for him only. Like, we already went on a nice vacation for Christmas, and clothes and toys, but I could do it without it. It was not the reason for it. But it has been a wonderful experience so far. The last 2 months, I was Beginning, I was a little hesitant at first. I'm not gonna lie. Before, when I was going through the licensing process, and towards the end there, I was a little hesitant and wondering if this was the right choice, if this is something I should be doing right now. But the last 2 months have showed me that it is 100% something that I definitely wanted to do, and I'm 100% happy that I stuck with it and did it. If you're considering getting your fostering license, I would say do it. Make sure you have a support system. Like, I'm happy with the support system I have. It's not a lot of people, but it is enough to get me through. It's enough support that I know that if I have people to help me out when I need help. That's the biggest thing. And honestly, just stick with it. You're gonna have doubts, and those doubts are fine, because if you don't have those doubts, something's wrong. And don't expect perfect. I'll tell you that right now, perfect is never gonna happen, and you don't want a perfect kid. You don't want it to be perfect, because then something's wrong, or it's fake, or you're really not doing your job if everything seems perfect. Look at real parents. I mean, everyone I know who has kids, they have their days too, and they know it's not, every day is not going to be perfect. But it has been a wonderful 2 months so far, and I can't wait to see where this goes and what the future holds. I will start posting more videos on my experience and things we have done, and obviously not posting personal stuff, but I will post things we do and my experience with those things, and maybe some things that happen and stuff that I see. But definitely, if you're considering doing it, I would do it. It is an awesome experience. But yeah, I'm not good at this, to be honest. Getting used to the whole not Facebook, oh boy, the video uploading thing, and I'll get better at it. But yeah, right now it's a good experience. Thank you for watching. You made it this far, and I will start uploading more videos on how everything's going and share my journey with you guys. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. See you guys around.